Welcome back to the tower. It's the week of November 23rd through, I can do math, 9th? Yeah, I think it's 9th. If you know what's happening, skip to the time on screen. If you don't, stick around for this short video.
Thanks, me. The tower. What is it? Well, it's a gauntlet of mobs you fight through to get the best gear in the game. 263 gilded gear. Keep in mind, while you unlock the tower at the very beginning of the game, you can only get 263 stuff after going through all of Apocalypse difficulty and reaching around the max power level available in standard missions. While you can play the tower early and it will give you better gear than you have now, it's best to save the long grinding until you unlock the best stuff. Once you do enter the tower, you'll notice all your gear is gone. That's because only gear obtained in the tower can be used here, including enchantment points. After each floor you beat, you get one enchantment point and an item select screen, where you can choose new gear or an extra enchantment point. The key is striking a balance between getting new gear, because each floor gives higher level stuff, while acquiring enough enchantment points to be decked out. The tower's layout changes every single week, but it will always have 21 to 30 floors, with usually 3 being boss floors and 3 being merchants. Those 3 merchants can appear in any order right before a boss floor, and the bosses can be anything on screen. Anyways, those are the broad strokes of the tower, but let's get an in-depth look and guide of this week's tower. Take it away, in-person me.
Thanks, me. Alright. So, this is a really cool tower. It's a boss rush. Every floor is bosses. So yeah, this will be really cool. I'll show you. So our gear is actually pretty good to start. Chilling and Radiance. Now, the issue is right off the bat we fight an Evoker. It's quite difficult. Honestly, I expect to be talking most of this one, because I usually try to keep the boss fights in the video. The issue is everything's a boss fight. There's literally just boss fights in this. Main advice, use your bow. Your bow is going to be incredibly helpful during this tower because, spoiler, you're going to need it. Yeah, see, there's already an Evoker spawning. Granted, he's not super strong. But it's still an Evoker. If we die here, I'm gonna restart. I got through this tower barely the first time. I got through with just 1 life left. So hopefully we get we get a bit better this time. We still have a potion. And there we go. Oh, no, that was not it. There we go. Okay. Yeah, very difficult. We used a lot of arrows, which is unfortunate because the next one we're fighting is gonna be even worse. It's Skeleton Horsemen, and it's there's 1,000 rounds of them. So honestly, if you wanted to take Deflect, I wouldn't blame you. I do think we want to keep this armor for quite a bit longer. What we actually might do is we might take a Busy Nest, or Buzzy Nest. Yeah, we're gonna take the Buzzy Nest, just because we're gonna having pets, because they plop those guys right there, and I'm gonna hide over here. Yeah, oh my gosh, look how great the bees are doing. I just came out with the artifact video and I was talking about the bees. I put them in B tier because they're usually they're pretty difficult to use because they can't move around too much. Their tracking's kind of strange, but honestly, they're doing fine. As you can see, there's a lot of horsemen. But, there we go. Yeah, the Buzzy Nest is really nice. I'll tell you, I died once the first time I did it, and I didn't take the Buzzy Nest, so I highly recommend it. Just because, Buzzy Nest is powerful. Now, Power Shaker is incredible. Another great artifact. We're kind of going to get some stacked artifacts. Now, here's the thing. We are about to fight the Redstone Golem. Let me check my notes. That doesn't sound right. No, this is right, Redstone Golem. So, the main things about Redstone Golem that you have to know. If you stand right up to him, he cannot deal damage to you. I don't know why, but he bugs out. So watch this. We're going to place this down, and we're going to stand right here, and he is not going to attack us. The main issue is that this is not your ordinary Redstone Golem. Since this is just still a normal level, it will spawn in the Redstone Cubes, which can attack you. Don't leave your position to attack the Redstone Cubes. Just stay there and tank until the Redstone Golem goes down, and then take the Redstone Cubes down. It makes it way easier. But yeah, this is a really cool tower. It's just all bosses. It's quite fun. Now, we have a Power Shaker. we know we should probably take the Broken Saw Blade, and we will take the Broken Saw Blade. As you can see, there is a thing coming up. What's it called? Yeah, Merchant. Yeah, Merchants come really early. This is the Power Smith, and we could Power Smith the armor, or Power Smith the melee. Now, it depends on what you want to take later. There will be a Hero's Armor with Snowball, Tumblebee, and Burning, which isn't bad. Or if you wanted to keep your Mercenary Armor with Chilling. I actually am conflicted. I don't know what I want to do. We're going to Power Smith our melee because we will unique our armor, which will raise its power level. And just being able to kill the mobs faster with the Broken Saw Blade is going to be very nice. Our next boss is the Redstone Monstrosity. I know, quick turnaround. And I'm actually going to want to get Chains for this. And the reason why is because Chains prevents the nearby mobs from moving. And since this is the Redstone Monstrosity, it'll summon in little guys. Which is going to be very bad for us because we're going to want to focus on, killing the Redstone Monstrosity. But if we have Chains, we don't have to worry about them getting too close to us. We can keep them at bay a bit better. And as you can see, we have Chilling. It's incredibly nice because it makes an attack slower. A lot more time to get out of his way. Yeah, of the ones we've fought, Redstone Monstrosity is honestly the biggest pushover, probably. Also because we have an upgraded Saw Blade. So, everything's going well. We have a Gong of Weakening. Obviously, we're going to want to take a Gong of Weakening. I forgot to show the rest of the stuff, I think, on the previous levels, but honestly, nothing too special. Gong of Weakening is good. Everything else is good. I don't think we've taken an enchantment point yet, have we? Maybe. Anyways, we're about to fight the Corrupted Cauldron. It's going to spawn, right about here. Corrupted Cauldron is a problem because it has big health. Oh, sorry, it does big damage. However, we do big damage too. So, yeah. Our bees are gonna start dying. We don't have high-level armor, but if you kill the Cauldron, all of its children die. Just like that. So, make sure to take down the Cauldron. Don't bother trying to take out the other stuff. Just kind of suck it up. If you got the armor, you would have been able to tank it better, but you wouldn't have been able to take it out as quick. So it's up to you. Alright, so we could take this Hero's Armor, and honestly I might. It's pretty good. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to just show off all the things when it comes to this tower, because I think there's two ways you can do this. I'm going to take this way because I think it is cooler. We're going Hero's Armor, just to have more potions. Snowball is honestly not that helpful because we don't have... there's not going to be many normal mobs, which is, very stupid. Floor 8. I didn't write down what was on this floor. I think Wretched Wraith, maybe? Something like that. Probably. We'll get Snowball. Because if it is... we'll get Tumblebee. If it is Wretched Wraith, then it would be nice to stun all the creepers that it spawns. Yeah, we have a full bee army now, which is quite nice. Yeah, this feels like Wretched Wraith. Yeah, as you can see, we can just do big damage right off the bat. Oh, our bees are perfectly safe. That's interesting. Yeah, I just came out with my artifact video. I said that the pets weren't good. This is I'll take it back for the purposes of this video. The pets are quite strong. They are carrying their weight. We're almost done. After this, we're gonna be fine. Now, the main issue I have with this tower is just, ouch. There's not gonna be very much good healing. There's going to be a whip with leeching, which I took the first time, and I took it mainly because I had Void Strike. But, outside of that whip, there's not much great. By the way, we're at the Unique Smith. We're going to unique our Saw Blade. We're actually just going to take the Saw Blade to the end, probably. Saw Blades are great. I've made many videos on how good they are, so, you know what? I'm going to be honorable to my word. I'm going to show you guys how good they are. And also, we can get Busy Bee. Probably not. We might get Smiting. Smiting's not going to be that helpful. The only boss that's left that's going to really not enjoy that is going to be the nameless one on floor 13. So we might just go with Busy Bee. I don't know. Or maybe we just won't upgrade that and save the enchantment points. Speaking of enchantment points, let's get another level of Snowball. Alright, so you might think for 2 seconds that this is not going to be a boss floor. Don't make that assumption. Stuff's going to spawn, but right where I'm standing, an Illusioner is going to spawn right here. So I'm just going to wait my time. Yep. Because it'll be a cold day if I just let an Illusioner mess me up again. Because I hate the Illusioner. My least favorite mob in Minecraft Dungeons. But you know, outside of the Illusioner, it's just a normal level, and you can take it down really quickly since you have a very high power level Saw Blade. You have a Power Shaker, which goes really well with it. By the way, I put this in A tier for my video. I could have put it in S tier. I know it's really good. I personally don't like it that much. Maybe it'll grow on me. It's very high A tier. But you know. By the way, this is a whip you can take. It can get you really far. However, we chose to unique our mechanized saw blade, which is just so much better. This is Pain Cycle, which, like, you know, Pain Cycle's strong. You're gonna be a bit low on healing though, because even though it has leeching, you're not killing many mobs because all the mobs are bosses, so you're not really getting much out of that. Let's get Snowball. We can max out Snowball. Yeah, we'll max out Snowball. This is going to be an Elder Guardian, which, you know, not too bad. Oh, that bee is not going to make it over with us. But thank goodness we have a whole bee nest full of them. And, like, just look at the Elder Guardian's health drop. Yeah, we're already done with it. And we have so many bees, too. Yeah, very, very fun tower. Just having all of the pets is pretty neat. Because I think the pets aren't that strong, but they are very cool. So you know what? If you think the pets are strong, then like there's a very good case for you. I'm not a huge fan. I just noticed they don't like to target on things. I'm kind of rambling, but also this is going to be a rambly video also because I can't really edit right now. Because I don't know if you can tell by the fact that my audio is like completely garbage. I actually have no idea. Hopefully the audio is not like completely corrupted. I'm just recording off of my laptop. I usually have like a microphone. Not a good microphone, but it's a microphone. Right now I have nothing. I am currently on vacation because I am an American and I am giving thanks for, I don't even know, a lot of things. It's Thanksgiving. Yippee. Oh, thank goodness. Took long enough to get here. But that means I am currently out vacationing, which is great. But that also means I have to record like this. And I didn't bring a microphone because I didn't think of doing it because, I don't know, I wasn't good at planning ahead. So yeah, you get to hear me off my laptop mic. Hopefully it's not too echoey. But yeah. Also, my recording setup's really jank right now because my laptop monitor has a different resolution than my computer monitor. And it's not in the aspect ratio that OBS records in. Anyways, real quick, these moon daggers, they don't look great. They have Soul Siphon. You might think, oh, there might be a Nema conduit. There won't be a Nema conduit. It's a lost cause. However, there will be a, what's it called, lightning rod, which is incredible. Lightning rods do a lot of damage, a lot of good single target damage. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. Bosses don't do well against it. And this can just let you fire it off really constantly. However, that lightning rod comes at floor 18, so it's really not going to help you until, like, after all the hard stuff. So, honestly, probably skip it. Pride of the Piglins, this is good. Fuse Shot, honestly, I might take this. I think I'll take this. Do I even have the enchantment points for it? We're probably fine, right? Honestly, you could take this. It has Fuse Shot, it has Power or Weakening, Crit. This is good. This is a very good weapon. I kind of want... No, we'll take it. We'll take it. What am I afraid of? By the way, this is the what's it called? The Ancient Guardian? That's what I think it's called. Yeah, I've been talking for a while, and my internet speed isn't great here, so I don't want to make too long of a video, or else it's never going to upload. So, yeah, I'll show you that this is the Ancient Guardian. Dang, that's crazy. And now, let's cut some... Oh, man, we're going to be done quick, so you're not going to miss much. Yep, there we go. Actually, for some reason, the music glitched out, so there was no music. So honestly, I'm kind of glad that I skipped that whole section. Anyways, moving on. Cutlass, Void Strike, Gravity, Dynamo. This is something, but it's not that good. Soul Knife, Exploding, Gravity, Sharpness. Honestly, Exploding is not even a great choice because you're not killing anything, since they're all just bosses. And Gravity is not great because what are you attracting to the blade? You're already fighting the boss, so it's really not great. Nothing else here is that great, so we're just going to take the enchantment point. This is, let me check my notes, I think this is the nameless one. Yep, it is the nameless one. So what's my plan of attack? That's just it, attack. Nameless one doesn't have a lot of health, so if you just go in with a beehive and a everything, abracadabra, alakazam, wait, hold on, I thought he would drop a lot quicker, honestly. Okay, now the game really starts. It's not him because I can't stun. Okay, yeah, the bees are really helpful for taking out the vanguards just because they get distracted. Well, I did drink a potion because he does a lot of damage. That's the issue with Nameless One. Big damage, not a lot of health. So if you can just take... I forgot about the bow. I really could have used that. I also didn't need to fire. I don't know, I just felt bad about not doing it. Anyways, yeah, that was the Nameless One. We're about to fight the Jungle Abomination, who is an absolute pain. This fireworks arrows are pretty strong, but honestly, not better than what we have. Ironhide Amulet, really strong. In the context of this tower, not better than what we already have. Because we're not really struggling for health, we're struggling to do damage, because we're just trying to go quick. I'm going to get Chains again, because Chains is going to be nice just to hold things down, prevent movement. It helps us isolate fights better. Jungle Abomination is going to be right here. It's going to... Also, I find it funny that this is a boss floor, but like, let's be honest, they've all been boss floors. Now, I don't want to waste my attacks too quickly. I'm going to wait till he starts taking damage. And by the way, the best way to honestly deal with the Jungle Abomination is to just, like, take out these guys, because these guys are a huge issue. And then take out the Jungle Abomination, because he has no ranged attack. Other than that, but, like, it was, like, right on cue. Wow. But he has no, like, range attack like the Mushroom Monstro. Oh my gosh. Yeah, he has a big... Whoa, my health is disappearing like crazy. That was close. Okay, so what I was trying to say before I completely had to bite my words is the Jungle Abomination has no ranged attack like the Mushroom Monstrosity. If you fought the Mushroom Monstrosity, you know that if you get too far away from him, it's game over, because his ranged attack is way stronger than his melee. Which, the thing is, this guy's melee attack is so absurdly strong, his ranged attack is not much in comparison. All you gotta do is, it's also easier to avoid. Oh, I got stuck. Yeah, so the main advice is just take out the Leap Leaves and play your distance, because getting too close is what happened before. What is left? Oh, nothing. Thank gosh. Anyways, Allah. What was that word? Anyways, that was the Jungle Monstrosity. That's not his name. Jungle Abomination. I need to check my notes for who's next. I did not write down who's next. That's unfortunate. We're going in blind. So if you took the whip before, you might want to take the Totem of Regeneration. You might be noticing that your health is disappearing because of Pain Cycle. If you're not, then congratulations, you're happy. I'm going to take the enchantment points because we have good stuff, and we're about to go to the Guildsmith. Now, you can guild the armor or the melee. I'm thinking armor because we came very close to dying there, and it would be really unfortunate if we did that again. So I'm personally not going to do that. And I'm going to guild our armor. Especially since we almost died earlier, so it'd be a good idea, you know, not do that again. Should we get Burning or Health Synergy? Or neither. I like that option more. Guildsmith. Increase maximum souls. That is the most worthless enchantment we could have possibly gotten. The only thing that was good for is raising our level, which, you know, is very much appreciated. I don't think we need Busy Bee because we're not really killing any mobs. We can start investing it into our ranged. Yeah, that works. Alright, so, oh yes, this is Ghast? It's either Ghast or Blaze. I think it was Blaze. Blaze is going to spawn over here. No, wait, no. This is Ghast. And when I say blaze, I mean wildfire. Oh, this is gas. Now, here's the thing about the gas. He's very much like the drowned necromancer. You get hit and you die. But he has no health. Yeah, gas does absurd amounts of damage, which is, you know, it would only be a problem if, like, we couldn't take him out quick. So honestly, even if you went for the melee, gilding your melee, good choice because you just deal more damage, and that means you don't have to deal with things like that. Now this is going to be the wildfire. I'm scared about this one because the magma cubes that spawn next to him. Wildfire is never an issue. The magma cubes that spawn next to him are going to be an issue. So I'm going to hopefully not die. Now the thing about the wildfire is usually the best way to take it out is to just push him off the map. The issue is that's not an option here because the only off the map is into fire, and the wildfire is immune to fire, given by his name. Like, if we push him in there, he's not going to take any extra damage. So you have to take him out completely normally. Which is mildly problematic, since, I was going to say our gong wasn't up, but now he's dead. Now take your distance, and don't engage magma cubes. Magma cubes should be a boss in and of themselves, because they are ridiculously difficult. Yes, Snowball was really helpful in taking out those magma cubes, so even though we mostly fight bosses, Snowball is still a good thing to have. Alright, so now here is a dilemma. It's actually not a dilemma. I don't know why I said that. So if you took, like there was an axe? Not an axe. An anchor before. Actually, no, I'm not even going to entertain the idea. I was going to say you can have it shadow build with the anchor. Here's the issue. That's stupid because that anchor was pretty terrible, and that was like, what, 10 rounds ago? Yeah, so I'm not even going to entertain that thought anymore. If you couldn't tell by the quick glimpse, we're about to fight the Tempest Golem. Now, if you don't know anything about the Tempest Golem, you should be terrified, because the Tempest Golem is pretty difficult. Let's get... Honestly, we'll get one level of burning, just for the sake of it. I have no reason why, I just want to see the funny ring. So the Tempest Golem is difficult for a few reasons. Number one, his shields, which I really like that he has shields. I'm glad that he does have shields, but that makes him harder. The second reason, those Tempest Golems that spawn, they deal damage, and it's a lot of damage. The third thing, he does a lot of damage. And his pillar mechanic is really cool, but it makes him harder, which I guess is the reason it's cool. I've been talking a lot again, man. I have to edit all these. I edit by myself. If it's not bluntly clear. Oh gosh. So I'm gonna have a grand old time editing this one. I should not have used the power shaker. And there we go. That took quite a while because yeah, the Tempest Golem has a lot of health. And also our bees are getting a bit weaker, and we were kind of relying on them. Now, this lightning rod is incredibly powerful, and I'm thinking about taking it, especially since we got that increased bag of souls, but we really don't need it. We could use it to replace our bees. What's our bee level? Why won't it let me? I can't have it. Hold up. Do I need to use my mouse? What's happening? Oh, I can't replace my beehive anyways. Probably because it's on cooldown. Whatever it is, that was the only thing I was going to replace it with. Everything else is too important for us, so I guess it just made the choice for us. I'm going to turn my volume down. I just realized it's been really loud. Hopefully it's not messing up my audio. If it is, that's hilarious. And if it was, hi there, we're doing the tower. This is a boss rush. I'm having a good time. We are going to get crit because I don't know what else we could get. Let's get some bees in here. This is going to be the Enderman. Now, here's the important thing. Don't fight the Enderman. Fight the Enderman last. This is like the same rules as if the Enderman was like with another boss. Because the Enderman... Oh no, my bees. My bees are idiots. Okay, well, I don't want to engage with the Enderman because, in general, the Enderman is not aggro on you until you attack it, which means you can effectively just treat this as a normal level and then fight the Enderman after. It decreases your chance of dying by like 100%. Well, 100% implies that you will never die if you do this. I cannot guarantee that. It makes it a lot harder to die, though. Our bees got this. Our bees got this. Yeah, Enderman's dead. Now it's just a normal level. We gotta... Oh, never mind. It wasn't even a normal level. It's just a single guy left. Anyways, this bow... Wait, no. This bow. It has deflect... No, ricochet is the word. Ricochet and overcharge. Overcharge is incredible. The issue is, it's a void bow. Kind of sucks. So we're just gonna, like, you know, take the enchantment point and be happy. Who's on this floor? I don't remember. Oh, Endersent. Yes. Honestly, we're really set when it comes to everything. And there's only one floor after this, and it's going to be the Mushroom Monstrosity. If you know nothing about the Mushroom Monstrosity, don't worry. By the way, notes for Endersent. He hurts. He does a lot of damage. So, take out everything else, or like let your... Oh no! We take damage, we're dead. Alright, we're fine. Yeah, let your pets take care of that, while you can take care of the rest of the bosses, rest of the mobs. They're not doing much damage to the Endersent. They are getting kind of low level. Oh well. Yeah, Endersent does so much damage, I don't even want to think about it. Dang, that took away so much health, and he was gone, so that did half damage. So yeah, be very wary, and I'm going to drink my potion now. We should be good, just in case though. And there we go, that's the Endersent. So now we're going. Now we are on to the last boss, who is the Mushroom Monstrosity. If you don't know what the Mushroom Monstrosity is, he's the final boss of the secret level, found by collecting all the runes. Now here's some hero's armor. It's higher level than ours. It has life boost, chilling, yada yada yada. Honestly, we're kind of cooking. We don't really need it. You can take this, but like if you've died, we haven't died. Also, this pickaxe, Void Strike, Shockwave Swirling. Pickaxe has a really short combo rate, so Shockwave Swirling work really well with it. It's a slow weapon, Void Strike is great. We don't need it though. Our melee is fantastic. So I'm just going to take the enchantment point and we're going to be happy. I said that like I'm not happy. No, I'm incredibly happy. Yeah, this is actually, we did get through this. Oh, I'm not going to say it. So far, knock on wood. This is wood. I'm knocking on it. Yeah, so the Mushroom Monstrosity, big health pool. She works very similarly to the Redstone Monstrosity, given the fact that it is just a retextured Redstone Monstrosity. I don't know what the lore implications of this guy existing are. I bet they're interesting. I'm going to try to keep on rolling to keep bees in play, because they help with our damage and also bait attacks, which is kind of nice. Ooh, oh my gosh, I got so lucky. So what happened, I just got knocked back. The big thing is don't get hit back, because if you do, then he will start doing his ranged attack, which is a lot more painful than his melee attack. Like, we will not be able to tank his ranged attack. It fires like rocket mushrooms, and the issue with the rocket mushrooms is that if you stand too close to him, if you're like in a weird middle distance where he's ranged, but is using his ranged attack but you're still close, all the rockets will hit you, and you will be very dead very quickly. Like, incredibly quickly. So hopefully, we don't have to come to that. Ooh, our health is low. Yeah, this burning is honestly not that helpful, but it's like, it feels like it's doing a lot. Anyways, yeah, sorry, I kind of got quiet for a second, because I got really scared that we were going to die. Oh, we got it deathless. Whew! Alright, thank you for coming to watch the video. Yeah. Other news, yes, I released the artifact video. I'm glad to see that people like it. Yeah, honestly, I don't really know what to say. It was a little rushed. I actually pulled an all-nighter. Instead of working on midterms and stuff like that, I did that. Don't worry, I did all my midterms eventually. Don't worry, you're not gonna have a gap because I have to work on pulling myself out of that hole. We're doing okay. But yes, that's out. All of the footage for the Silly Billy, what's it called? The gameplay where I played through the game again. That's all recorded. It's all done. And fun fact, we actually unlocked Apocalypse in that recording. I don't know why I'm facing away from the video, but yeah, we unlocked Apocalypse. It was really neat. It was a little sketchy, but you'll see in the video. Anyways, thanks for coming. I hope this video doesn't turn out to be trash. This was a really fun tower. I highly recommend you try it out. Holy crud, this is a bunch of trash. Trash. I'm not gonna look at that. They're common. And trash. Oh my gosh, that was not worth it. Oh, come on. We actually did get... Actually, I'll show you guys. I got a really good nameless blade. I was playing with friends. And actually, I might try to record with them if they agree to it. I don't know, it could be fun. They're also, like, terribly underleveled. I know, we were just playing with him. One of them's account was literally level 7. Like, the enchantment level, he was level 7. We played on the Apocalypse Tower, and it gave him a 263 nameless blade. I'll show you which one. It was this one. He got this, and he hadn't even beat... what was it? He hadn't beat Cacti Canyon in default. So yeah, and also it still was power level 263 for him. It was really funny. I don't know where he is now. He's been apparently grinding on it. So I think he's in Apocalypse now. Like legitimately, he's not using this to cheat anymore. But yeah, I got this. I'm definitely gonna try to turn this into something because we have crit, which is nice. We have Shockwave, which actually works well on the nameless blade. I might keep it, but really Shockwave is not fantastic in like this setting. But you know, I like Shockwave, so I might just keep it for my own happiness. And then we want Leeching here somewhere, and then we probably would want Enchanting here somewhere. So maybe Crit has to go, maybe Shockwave has to go. One of them has to go. I don't know which one yet. Probably Shockwave, unfortunately. I'm very unhappy about that. But anyways, thanks for watching. Actually, no. You know what? No. We're gonna keep Shockwave. This is my nameless blade. We're keeping it. I'm gonna be happy. We're gonna keep it. Yippee. Anyways, sorry, rambling. Game, video. This was fun. Hopefully this video doesn't take too long to edit. I'll see you guys either next week in the tower, or possibly if I get the playthrough video out this week. Always fun. Outros, stuff. Where's my off button? I actually have to. Okay, I have to go into OBS and like fix it. So this is not going to be as clean of an. You know what I'm saying.